shot. Terry Jones, second-year man from Baylor.
Game 7.
Let's check it again with Ernie Johnson. Ernie.
Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you very much.
This is the highest field goal percentage in playoff history for any team, 61.5%.
Oklahoma City Thunder facing the winner of our second game coming up here on TNT between the Clippers
There we go.
and the Warriors. Big games for Kevin Durant with 33, triple-double for Russell Westbrook, 27 points, 16 assists, 10 rebounds. Final score, Oklahoma City 120. Memphis Grizzlies 109. Marv Albert, Steve Kerr, Lewis Johnson saying so long from OKC. Coming up, Game 7, Warriors.
Too hot in this house. Do I want something to eat? I don't think so. So much blue stuff in this house. Look, more blue stuff in this house. Amazing. Okay, so I guess I have to upload all the vlogs and stuff. Look how hot it is. 78 degrees. And it's 4:34 a.m. Some insanity. Oop. Yeah. So what are we up to now on the uploads? I think I'm up to 425. Okay, and I think I have rendered up to May 1st. So I need to get second and third out. I'm using you guys as the command button. Open. And then I have to render this video and then wait for the third, which is right now, and we're all caught up. So, yeah, but today, stayed inside all day. Just watched a ton of Game 7s, because it was a Game 7 day. So, yeah. Had, first off, Pacers-Hawks. That became a suckfest after halftime. Like, the Hawks, which... it's okay for them, because they made the playoffs. That's all they wanted to do. Like, they made the playoffs. That season was a success, because, you know, they're that kind of team. And the Pacers go on to the second round against the Wizards, and the Wizards are another offensive team that are pretty heavy, like the Hawks are. Don't chuck as many threes, though, that's for sure. But they can play pretty good D also, and it's not really fair because the Wizards get another defensive team to just roll out their offense on, because the Pacers just can't. Pacers aren't a very offensive team. Neither are the Bulls. I think the Bulls are actually worse than the Pacers. So Wizards might have it a little bit more tough, but give me Wizards in 6, because I think the Wizards will carry some momentum into this. And the Pacers are obviously going to be a little bit tired, because the Pacers aren't as conditioned as most teams are in the league. And then the next game, Grizzlies-Thunder. Yes. Thunder won that one. A big commanding lead, up by as much as, well, we were down by as much as 11 in the second quarter, and then came up as much as 22 early in the fourth quarter. And then that lead eventually got down to an 11-point win. The bench blew 9 points off because it was the bench and they couldn't score either. It was like the guys that aren't even in the rotation were playing, so pretty good. Good closeout to Game 7. KD, Westbrook, both above 50%, well above 50% shooting. KD, 5 for 5 from 3. Hit every single 3. Like, like the slump was over. He was 25% from 3, 12 for 48 coming into this thing, missed 36 threes and then hits all 5 of them. It was an amazing thing to be seen. Only got to shoot 6 free throws, so it was almost like vintage KD, but he didn't take a ton of free throws, nor did he make a ton of free throws. He was 4 for 6 from the line. So, had 33. Westbrook had 27 points, 16 assists. That's a career high for him, and in the playoffs at least, and 10 rebounds. So no player has done that in 50 years. So that's crazy. Another 50-year accomplishment that Westbrook has done this year. And they will move on to face the Clippers, because next game, Clippers-Warriors, was a close one. We almost got the Warriors. But no, the Clippers are going to be our opponent. And we've never met in the first round before. Clippers were previously the team I was scared of in the West, but the Grizzlies, like, beating the Grizzlies, I'm just like, wow, this team can take on a lot of stuff. Granted, Zebo did get suspended for that punch. But, yeah, I wrote a ton of stuff on it on Reddit. I'll have to pull it up and see. But basically, Clippers matchup issues, and not to mention, the Clippers have nobody that can hold KD or Westbrook. So it's, I mean, Chris Paul at the most, and Westbrook can get by him pretty easily. And so did Curry. So, yeah, I got the Thunder in 6 on this one. I think we can win. I think we can close out at Staples, mainly because we beat the Grizzlies at the Grindhouse in Game 6, and that's kind of hard to do because the Grindhouse is the Grindhouse, and Staples Center just isn't that loud. So, and I'm pretty sure Thunder just recruited all of the Laker fans too, because Clippers and the Thunder probably just gathered all the anti-racists, and the Thunder probably just recruited all the Kobe fans, because a lot of Kobe fans are starting to like KD, just because he's not LeBron and he hasn't had any like direct rivalry with Kobe, because for the most part Kobe was on the downslide of his career when KD started beating him in the playoffs, and now he's injured, and Kobe and KD respect each other and have fun with each other whenever they're on the court. So, yeah. So, go Thunder. This one, winner of this one goes to the Western Conference Finals. Whew, man. Such a difference between the first round and second round. But it's already the second round. It's crazy. And I'm happy we didn't get first rounded. So, but a good fight by the Grizzlies. 7 games. It was crazy. I had the Thunder in 5. But, nope. So, hopefully I'll be right about the Clippers one, or maybe even better than that. Maybe we can sweep them. I don't know. It's the playoffs. But there's 2 more Game 7s coming up. There's Spurs-Mavs, which everyone thought was going to be a sweep. I had Spurs in 5. No, it's going to a Game 7 on the Spurs home floor. And if the Spurs get first rounded, that is going to be pretty crazy. Going 62 wins on the season, but it's happened before to the Spurs. They've gotten beat by an 8th seed before, which was the Grizzlies, while being a 1 seed. So, but I think the Spurs did have some injuries and stuff to deal with, and I'm trying to look for some water because my throat just is having that dry spell thing that I had, that I was telling you guys about before while I was trying to talk, and it was getting real hard to talk. It's doing that right now, and I can't find any water that's not a day old. Ugh. Spurs get beat, that's going to be crazy. But, again, Spurs with the home court advantage. All of the home teams have won Game 7. And, which, for you guys who are Toronto fans out there, that's good news for you, because Toronto could take Game 7 tomorrow. But I'm rooting for the Raptors, but I just want the Nets to win. Like, I want to root for the Raptors. I like them this year, but the Nets just have a good chance of taking down the Heat in case the Pacers get beat in the second round. They have a good chance of taking on the Heat and taking them to a long series. I know regular season records don't mean a thing, but to go 4-0 against a team, I mean, you got to match up pretty good against them. So, yeah, I mean, but granted, the Spurs went 4-0 against the Mavs, and there's a Game 7 happening, but even if the Nets can sweep the Heat, that'd be cool. If the Nets can take them to 7, that'd be cool too, because they'll be tired if they have to go against the Pacers in the conference finals, or maybe even the Wizards. I mean, the Wizards could probably do some damage too. Not gonna lie, but they'll probably choke, because the Wizards are a lot of young guys, and the Wizards haven't been that far. And I don't know if they've ever been to a conference finals. I'm sure they have, but it's been a long time ago. And then I'll just make the Heat. I just want the Heat to have a tough road to the finals if they're gonna make the finals. You know, like it's. Because now I'm getting my confidence raised that the Thunder can make it to the finals, and I don't want the Thunder to have to be going up against a well-rested Heat and have a repeat of 2012, which I'm pretty sure KD won't let that happen, but I don't want to lose in the finals again. That would suck real bad. But yes, playoffs. So that's basically about all I did today. I had some Mountain Dew Livewire? It's Livewire. Livewire is the comment system that Daily Thunder uses that is terrible. But Livewire, that's what I had, and it tastes pretty good. Haven't had it forever. It's like basically crushed mixed with Mountain Dew. It's delicious. I think I'm gonna have to pick it up because it is a summer only drink most of the time, so it's pretty good. But I didn't do much other than try to hoop because it was kind of windy and very hot today. It was 100 degrees today. The ball got stuck under the truck, and I was sitting there for like 2 minutes. I was like, how am I going to figure out, like, how am I going to get the ball without burning myself on this road? Like making third-degree burn snow angels, like in Family Guy. So I eventually got on my butt and then went on my back and got it that way. Used my clothing to my advantage before I didn't try to touch the road with my skin because it's insanely hot out. And then it was really windy, but it calmed down after the sunset, and I got probably about 40 minutes of shots in. So yeah, but tomorrow it's supposed to be windy again, which is annoying. But that'll give me some time to rest, do some homework, and get these vlogs out. So with that said, I will see you guys in the morning. Good night, and I'm going to try to do a bed flop in this chair.